Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again for more of our Origins Bonanza Explosion blog coverage here live at the Arcane Wonders booth, and I have a treat. We're about to learn about Spoils of War from both of the designers, not one, but two, Brian and Jason. Hey guys!
Hey, how you doing?
So what is Spoils of War?
Spoils of War is a great, casual, family-friendly party game with lots of screaming and laughing. All of us are Vikings after a big battle or raid. We've got tons of gorgeous treasures on the table to divide, and we've got to find a way to do it without killing each other. So we devised a long time ago a simple game of dice with betting, bluffing, and backstabbing in it to figure out who's going to get what treasures. Loosely based on Liar's Dice, one of my favorite all-time mechanics, the game takes it up to a much huger level. Everyone's actively engaged, playing all the time, trying to outthink and outsmart each other all the time. So the core of the game is you roll these dice in a cup. You will keep them behind your player screen here so that the other players don't see them. And we will start going around the table making bids. You're starting with the Viking chief, whoever that is that turn, and he will say, like, I might say a bid of, let's say, 5 fours. Now what that means is, if everyone was to pull up their screens and reveal all their dice, it has to be at least 5 fours out there. So it's Jason's turn to bid now. He has a choice. He can challenge me by slamming down this little token here and say, I challenge you, there's not 5 fours out there, or he can raise the bid and go a little higher.
So I may then say something like, you said 5 fours, so I may say something like, I think there's at least 7 threes out there. And then it will keep going around and around until finally somebody challenges.
Slamming down. Once you have a challenge, now there's been there's going to be a division in the table. Some players would want to be on the challenger side, believing that there's no way there's that many dice. Others will be on the declarer side. Everyone's involved, and everyone will bet money. So I will take my challenger, just put it here, and let's say I was another player. I don't think there's that many. I don't have that many dice. Also, I bluffed them into raising the bid on that number. So I'm already thinking it's not going to happen. I put a bunch of money down here to bet. At the after everyone's placed their bets, we reveal them, and that's a great time for a wonderful surprise. You find out, oh my God, all my friends are jerks. They were all against me. They were all setting me up. Or maybe everyone's actually has those dice, and you're the only one who went the other way. But in any case, the people who bet the most money will get to pick more treasures, but I'll get to that in a second. The next step is we just reveal our dice, go around the table, and then we count up and see were there indeed that many dice or not. The losing players, like if there wasn't enough dice, then the declarers would all lose their money. The challengers then, we get to pick treasures from the Spoils of War. And why don't you explain how that works, please?
So basically the way we set it up is there are 5 different treasure types. We have armor, we have jewelry, dragon eggs, weapons, and valuable artifacts. All things that Vikings would want to get when they went out on their raiding parties. Under each different of these 4 treasure types, there's 4 different items. For example, under the dragon eggs, we have the fire dragon egg, we have this mountain dragon egg, the sea dragon, and the storm dragon. Now you want to be able to go first because you're going to want to be able to get the cards that are worth the most value. In addition, we've also set up this neat mechanic where you're going to want to get collection types, and I'll let Brian tell us about that.
Okay, sure. And let me back up for a second. We talked about betting the money. Well, why would you want to bet more money? If you win, everyone gets 2 treasures. So what does it matter how much you bet? Whoever bets the most money gets first pick of all the treasures and an extra treasure. So let's say there's 3 winners. 2 of them are going to get 2 treasures each, one's going to get 3, and whoever bet the most will be picking his 3 before they get any choices. So he'll just take the best 3 items. They all have a gold value printed on them, so some are worth more gold, and artifacts give you special powers and abilities in the game, and so whoever bet the most money will get their first pick of those luscious artifacts. Set collection.
I'll let you tell about that.
Okay, so if you were to collect all 3 of these dragon eggs, you would get a nice bonus of 6 gold at the end of the game. If you collect all 4 dragon eggs or all 4 items of one of these sets, you get a 12 gold bonus. So it's very important to try to collect sets. And as the game grows, you'll see what all the other Vikings are collecting. Like, I don't want him to have those swords. He'll end up collecting a set of weapons, etc. The best part of the game, though, is these cool little artifacts. They have these great abilities that just change things up. For example, as we're going around the table and we're revealing dice, and you're showing how many dice you have, you could reveal a Loki's dice artifact and change one of the dice on the table to something else, which is really irritating and upsetting the other players. And if you didn't like it, perhaps you'll just play Jason's Sampo Talisman card and just crush that and say, actually, I killed your artifact with my artifact. Another good one is sometimes people in the game tend to lie. That's a major part of it. They'll say, I bid 7 4s. They don't have a single 4. They're hoping some other turkey will think there's 4s and bid off of that, right? So you play the Singing Stone and say, show me those 4. Show me 2 of them. If you don't have them, you're paying me some money. And so you have to decide, does anyone have something like that they're going to use? Other people like to raise the bid. They're like the loudest player at the table. Usually they like to make it as high as possible so nobody can outbid them. They have to challenge them or they just in a really bad spot. We'll play Gujalahorn against them. What this artifact does, it makes them bid even higher than they just did. So if you got a boastful guy who's like, oh my God, I don't want to bid that high, you go, well, yes, you are. And so there's lots of cool turnarounds and things like that going on, extra dice, stealing people's bids, rolling extra dice, re-rolling things that add a lot of fun and excitement to the game.
All right, very cool. And this is out right now?
Yes, sir. It's out right now in all stores, and then it's just here at Origins for the launch.
All right, fantastic. That looks like a really fun game. That is Spoils of War from Arcane Wonders. If it look like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying this Origins coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. That looks really neat.